Hi beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. It is finally the long-awaited affordable makeup tutorial. No foundation, just concealer, bronzer, and a few other things. You guys want to see how I get this beat with no foundation? Stay tuned and keep on watching.
All I gotta say is, mwah! And you already know who it is.
Oh, jump scare.
Don't be alarmed, it's just me, no makeup. I'm still a bad bitch, I promise, I promise. To kick it off, we gotta start with a nice, fresh base. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do my brows. I have a brow tutorial up, and I might as well have combed that mustache because the mustache was mustaching. But I already do have a brow tutorial up, but I figure, like, you know, I've been doing this for some years. It's pretty much consistent routine for me. I get some Vaseline, I put it on the exposed areas I'm finna shave with the eyebrow razor. Gotta get that stash because it's looking real manly in here. First I go to the top. I'm going in the direction of the hair growth, and I'm just going downwards, and I'm just getting, you know, the shape of my brow. I've been doing this for some time, so like it's kind of really easy for me at this point. But and then the bottom half, I am doing like a more arched brow, but with less length on the tail. So I do shave off like half of my tail, but I do prefer to shave it off rather than pluck it off, because if I choose one day to stop having a short old eyebrow, like, I can grow the tail of my eyebrow hair back. So I do recommend, if you want to try this new trend of like the foxtail shape brow, like, definitely use a razor instead of a tweezers to get rid of that excess hair, so that if you change your mind, it'll grow back. And that's comparison from a done brow to not done brow. And then for my, you know, my mustache, phew, we gotta get rid of it. So I'm just razoring that off with the Vaseline that I put on originally. And when I'm done, then I have a nice clean face ready for makeup. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use my edge control. I like using my edge booster because it just keeps my brows in place. I have really unruly long brows, and y'all like that transition that I got in y'all's face like that. Anyway, I have really long, like, unruly brows, so it just keeps them in place, and I really feel like edge control and like gel is the only things that really hold them in place. So now I just did a little bit of extra tweezing, but not on the edge, like I said, because I want to be able to change my mind, but my brows were back. Y'all know all them ladies from the 90s was like, oh, skinny brows, and they had skinny brows for the rest of their life because they plucked their brows away. Please, y'all, don't do that. That's my little tip. If y'all learn nothing from this, learn that. Then on top of that edge control, once I get the shape going for my brows that I really like, I'll put a little bit of that grip gel on top for just, I like it. That's my routine. I don't really think I got no rhyme or reason. That's what I do for my edges, and it's what I do for my brows. So, and then once I'm done slicking them all up, I try to get it real flat to the skin so that there's no moving around. Once I get my shape I like, you see how that came together so nice? That is a brow. I don't know if you've never seen a brow before, but this is a brow. And clearly I felt that way too. So that's a comparison. Once I get both brows done, I'll go ahead and get a makeup sponge, a makeup wedge. You know, I don't know why we stopped using makeup wedges, because who wants to clean a sponge every time we use it? Like, this, I feel like so much more sanitary and a lot better for my skin because it's a clean one every time. I'm using my Airspun powder, and this is just an all-over powdering of the face. You know, shout out Jackie Ina, she's the one who taught me this. Powdering everywhere on the face, even on my brows, because the excess shine from the gels, you know, this makes it go away. Airspun hasn't failed me yet. I feel like it's flashback proof. Airspun really is that girl. I don't know why we stopped using Airspun either. All the affordable makeup products, like, they really are pivotal to people who can't afford like high-end makeup. So like this concealer right here is a Ruby Kisses concealer. I had got it because they were out of the shade I use in LA Girl, and it's just stuck with me since. It's a really good concealer for $2.99. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm just not really in a place to splurge on makeup right now. Like, it's just not really something that I'm passionate about or really just like want to spend stupid amounts of money on. So this $2.99 concealer is doing the job for me just fine. I can spend my money elsewhere. Once that brow is carved out, let's get into the face. I do this placement using that same concealer I used on the brows. I don't really think there's any rhyme or reason on this placement. I think it just is a nice blend for the more harsh concealer that's going to be brightening up the center of my face. This concealer matches my skin pretty well, so this is just a nice transition shade. And then here is also the one of the two concealers I'm going to be using to highlight. As you can see, it's empty as hell, and I need another one, but like I said, they never have my shade in this LA Girl, so I'm going to use this tube, so I got to cut it open, and I don't care who got any problem with it. And then the next concealer placement I'm doing is this Makeup Revolution concealer. It comes in a pot, so I'm using a brush for this application. And now it's time to blend using that same wedge that I used to powder my entire face. And I'm just blending that out. No rhyme or reason, doing it one concealer layer at a time. And like I said, this first concealer matches my face so well that you can't even tell I have no foundation on like the rest of my face. I will say that having a consistent skincare routine does make this no foundation look possible. I don't think if I didn't have a consistent good skincare routine that this would be even achievable. So definitely focus on your skincare so that you can wear less makeup in general. So that's all I'm doing. I'm blending, and then eventually I'm going to get to that center portion.
On the track. Phone ringing, ain't a vein, it's a bitch, she want the business. My top dog, bitches, they ain't free, feel like King.
My phone just played that randomly, and I was like, turn this shit up. But I'm gonna use that same brush I used to apply that third concealer and use it to start out on the bridge of my nose. And then now I'm working on blending out this under eye concealer. I don't know, I just feel like having some good music playing is essential, because how you're gonna be beat if you not feeling the beat, you know? I'm just blending that out to the best of my ability. I wish I had a rhyme or reason of how I blended out things. I'm going to be trying, when I do feel more passionate about makeup, I do want to get like that signature soft beat, signature glam look down. Using my Airspun, of course, setting that immediately. I don't want any creasing, so setting that immediately. And like I said, Airspun has never failed me. I know why we stopped using it. Why did we let that go? Because I'm not letting it go. I'm going to bake my nose a little bit because I like the way that looks. And then I'm going to be setting that under eyebrow concealer, because you don't want that to have an effect when you add some eyeshadow to your eyes. You don't want any patchiness, so just make sure you set all the places where the concealer was. This is my all over face brush. I'm using my LA Girl HD powder. I'll have all these linked down below, and I'm just setting the sides of my face and add some color to the places that didn't get any makeup on them at all. This powder is the shade of my skin, so if not, maybe be a little darker, but it's the shade of my skin. I use that to set the sides of my face and also sweep away any of that leftover Airspun powder. And then now it's time to bronze. This is a different brush. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. Bronzing, and probably shouldn't use that sweeping motion. Probably this tapping one is the better one, and that's why I switched over. But it's so easy to get to sweeping for the beginning. But definitely tapping motions lessen the spread around and patchiness of your makeup, as well as bronzing the creases of my eyes. I think it just adds some warmth and color. I don't know why I highlighted my nose before I added bronzer to it. I think I was in front of the camera and acting a little like I don't know what to do. But I should have bronzed my nose. Definitely adding a little bit of liner here because I have 10 lashes on my eyes, and somebody need to get to see they lash tech. So now I'm going to apply some lashes. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm blushing. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna use this orange blush from e.l.f. I really like this orange blush. I think it just adds a nice bit of warmth to my skin. I kind of want to get into the pink blushes, but right now orange blushes do it for me. Here's the lashes. I don't know what these lashes are, y'all. I've been getting lash extensions for a very long time now, and these are the lashes that I just kind of throw on when my lashes need to fill. So I really wish I could tell you guys what lashes these were, but I have no clue. Very much a natural lash though, and very useful for when I need to see my lash tech. So we're about to wrap it up here soon. I didn't bronze my nose, but I must have did that off camera. I don't know why I didn't include that. I'm so sorry, but I bronzed my nose a little bit. Now, the lip combo is usually the same, but sometimes a little different. But it's always going to have a brown liner and a nude pink gloss. The gloss I used here is a Makeup Revolution gloss that wasn't that pink for me, but I will link my everyday preferred gloss down below. But I'll show you guys a little tip. If your gloss is not doing what it needs to do, just add a little concealer in the center. It adds a little bit of brightness and helps overall, you know, nude up the look. I do want to say once again that a no foundation complexion look like this could not be achievable without putting some intention into your skincare routine. So if you guys want to see how I get my skincare routine down pat and my body care routine, please let me know. Leave a soap emoji. I'm gonna have them right here so you can see what I'm looking for. Leave that so I can know you want to see that, and just see how I get this flawless skin. I mean, this pimple was usually not a part of the routine, but usually my skin looks a lot better than this. And if you want to see the routine, let me know. Leave a soap bubble emoji. But here's the final look. I really appreciate you guys wanting to see how I get this $10 makeup look. And $10. And if you want to see more, let me know. So that's how you beat a face in like 20 minutes with no foundation and just concealer. I'm a fan. I really enjoy the way it looks on my skin. I do want to say, like, this look is really achievable when you put a lot of effort into your skincare regimen. I do plan on doing an updated body / skincare video, probably be 2 separate ones. I want to do a lot more content that isn't really hair focused, so I'm looking forward to that because I love how my skin's been looking lately, both on my face and on my body, except for this pimple that wanted to interrupt everything, but it's okay. It's getting out of here. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my signature look. It switches up pretty often with like minimal things like the lip or whatever, but the core of it is usually the same. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, beautiful.